Mason Mount, all of Mason Mount's qualities, yeah, have nothing to do with football. You know, like that. And these are all the things that endear themselves to the British public. That's just all it is, isn't it? He's got that bulldog spirit. He never stops running and all that, bro. I couldn't give it. That's just what it is. Mason Mount is a dosser. So it's one of them ones. If we end up signing Mason Mount, but that's it, bro. If we end up signing Mason Mount, bro, the only thing that could make it manageable is if the Neymar thing comes off. And that's another thing that I keep hearing that I don't even want to get drawn into, because Neymar, my favorite player, yeah, of his generation. And it's like, that's getting as loud as the Mount things. And it's like, if we sign Neymar, yeah, I'll be so happy that I might just forget that Mason Mount plays for man. But I still, bro, I don't believe it, bro. Like, I don't believe the Neymar thing because I've been hurt many times, bro. I have trust issues.
So you see it because half my fan base think fucking Neymar's past it and like we're not going to get enough games out of him and all of that. And I'm thinking, bro, it's fucking Neymar. We have one of the worst attacks in the league. You think I'm ever even going to look twice at Neymar if he wants to join my football club? I'm not listening. I don't care if I get 20 games out of him. I know that 20 games he's going to be the best forward in the country.
Yeah, facts.
I'm going to get goals. I'm going to get assists. He's going to beat players. He's going to make chances. Like, what more do I want? What more do I want? I don't blame you lot if you go in for him because, like, depends on your owners and that, but that would be a hell of a statement signing. But I don't know. I've seen it start to get a little bit warmer. I do think Neymar leaves PSG this summer.
It's getting warm. I'm seeing Rivaldo talking about him. Like, and it's one of them ones where Manchester United, considering, yeah, the size of Manchester United, the club, yeah, we should have a rich history of Brazilian players, but we don't. Like, this is the most Brazilian the club's ever been, and I love it. Don't get me wrong in it, but this culture should have been going on for years. We are supposed to get Ronaldinho, but it's like, for the life of me, like, it was Anderson and Kleberson and that, bro. Like, man never done the real Brazilian thing, yeah, and it doesn't make sense. Now we're doing it, yeah. The reason why, yeah, like, there's a slight part of me that feels like Neymar thing could come is because we have Casemiro. And Casemiro he's the plug, bro. He's actually the plug. He's literally the big brother to all these ballers. Like, if he says to them, yo, like, roll true, they're rolling true, bro. His influence is crazy, innit? And that is the only reason why I think that potentially it could happen. And also, we're due a marquee signing. That number 7 shirt still hasn't been filled. So it's like the new owner that comes in the new owner has to put someone in that number 7. They have to. They have to. Like, you can't leave that number 7 vacant for another whole season. Do you know what I mean? And if you're a new owner, yeah, and you want to win over the Manchester United fans, yeah, you fill that number 7 shirt because that's the richest shirt in the history of the club.
Yeah, if you get a statement signing, that's going to be the one you give him. And I could see that happen with Mount. Not Mount, fucking Neymar. God forbid it was fucking Mount. That would be crazy.
That's what I mean. Yeah, Neymar wore the number 11 at Barcelona. However, yeah, it's like the 7, yeah, what it symbolizes at Manchester United is bigger than that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's bigger than what you want, bro. You know them ones. It's like, yo, this is the shirt. This is obviously Beckham, Ronaldo, best shirt. You wear this shirt, bro. Like, it's the shirt, innit? So it's one of them ones where obviously Rashi's got the 10. And I just feel like that number 7 has to go to somebody that's going to come in and make an instant impact. Anyone that don't want Neymar, yeah, bro, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know what's wrong with you, innit? Like, the Harry Kane thing, like Harry Kane wasn't my first choice striker, but, bro, if this brother's moving, I don't want him going anywhere that's not Manchester United. That's it.
Who,
Same with
Neymar or Kane?
The Kane, bro. Same with Neymar, bro. If they're both available, bruv, go get both of them. Listen, we can worry about what to do with them after. You know what I mean? Like, there's a time and
you guys. It would have been
there's a time and place, yeah, for strategy, blood. There's a time and place for strategy, and then there's a time and place to just get shit done. You know, like that. That's just what it is, bro. Kane, if Kane becomes available, you get shit done. Worry about that shit after. Same.
That guy got 30 goals in that Tottenham side. There shouldn't be a debate with him. Fuck the system. You'll find a way to use him and get the best out of him easily.
100%. And the thing is, where are you going to play him? Where are you going to play him? Who cares, bro? On the pitch. know what I mean? Like, bruv, how can you play if you've got a team with Neymar and
Neymar
Kane?
Kane's gonna be ridiculous together if you get
Bruv,
that.
if you had them two together, bro, who cares, bro, about formations, bro? Like, formations are overrated, bro. Overrated. Formations don't mean nothing, bro.
It changes how many times during the space of a game anyway.
Bruv, listen, it's all about systems. It's not even about formations. You know, like that. Just put man on the pitch. Let them cook. That's just what it's about, bro. Like, I don't understand. People overcomplicating the game of football, bro. I'm happy to win every game, yeah. Like 6-4, blood. I don't care, fam. You know what I mean? I don't care, bruv. Like, if
as long as you win.
As long as you win, bruv. It doesn't matter. You know, like that, bro. Like, I don't care. If every game's mad exciting because defensively we're not up to scratch, but we're smashing in goals, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, clean sheets only matter if you win the game, bruv. You know what I mean? I saw a hella nil-nils under Van Gaal, bro. And man were booing us. So, man, not trying to see no nil-nils. I want to see goals.
That's what I've noticed as well. Because, like, for us this season, we have had a good, solid defense. We just can't score goals. So, any freak chance, anything that's got a potential to go in, 1-0 loss.
Yeah. 100%. And that's just what it is. And yeah, Ten Hag's been saying the stuff about Mason and stuff like that. It's interesting that he's talking about it now. Like, we're even seeing quotes saying that after the FA Cup final, there's gonna be talks and all that shit. That tells me that nothing's decided yet. Do you know what I mean? Because the manager's basically come out and said, yo, like, it's not my decision kind of thing. But that means that there has been some dialogue. Do you know what I mean? Which looks like he might be coming back still.
There definitely would be. Like, after the case got thrown out, it's a case of you can't legally treat him like he's done anything because he hasn't had that name tag on him. He hasn't been convicted of anything. So you have to consider all the options, and one of the options is bringing him back. I don't want to see him return personally, but I feel
why would you? You support another team. If he comes back to us, he strengthens us massively.
Yeah, and like he was actually a very good finisher for you guys back before the whole allegations and everything too. But I could see him being brought back in the summer, and then whether you keep him or you sell him is whatever. But I could see him being a part of the squad, and I actually feel like they've been kind of testing the waters with Greenwood a little bit since then.
Yeah, leaking
like you
stuff.
see his name popping up a little bit more, and they want to see how the public's reacting to it.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. I'm gonna say morally it isn't right, but again, like, I don't like that. The reason why I don't like that wording is what is morals like? Like, everyone's morals are different. So you might say morally that's not right, innit? But it's like, who dictates what's morally right and what's morally wrong? Who dictates that? Do you know what I'm saying?
What really does is the justice system, and the justice system hasn't convicted him of anything. Therefore, we can't treat him like he's done something because he legally hasn't been charged. And this is where it's tough for the football clubs. Like, he hasn't been convicted of anything, so you can't get rid of him. That's why he never got sacked by United. He got suspended.
Yeah, because there was no grounds to dismiss him based on the fact that he didn't get convicted of breaking any laws. Do you know what I mean? If the club said, you know what, you've brought the club into disrepute and this, that, and the other, if they'd found that he'd broken his contract or broken the law, then I'm sure there would have been grounds for dismissal, but there is none. And the problem is, Manchester United, if they say, you know what, we're getting rid of you, he can sue them because technically, he hasn't been proven guilty. So Manchester United are in a situation where they're a business. And then what? They're supposed to make an emotional decision based on the public when really, lawfully, they can't do nothing. Do you know what I mean? So what do? Say to Mason, you know what, we're just going to pay you out, or what do you say? Or you play him, bro. Do you know what I mean? And either way, United lose. Either way, they lose because they're losing a good player, and they know technically, he ain't broken no laws. So really, the only reason why they're not playing him is because they're worried about public perception. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a shit situation to be in, for a business. It's a shit situation to be in for a business, of course, because they know, that at the end of the day, this brother has not lawfully broken any rules. So United are probably worried about a lawsuit from him if they don't handle it the right way. They're worried about backlash from fans if they do bring him back. Do you know what I mean? And then if they send him out on loan and he mashes work, then it's all like looking at your ex, yeah, moving on and that. Like, bro, it's like, bruv, like, there's no way the team United
Maybe they
can't
put
win.
him on loan again. They just hope the public perception of him's changed within a year, and it won't. But I still think that might be a case. Or you sell him to a club that, I guess, has different morals. Is that a better way of saying it? Because I feel like there's a lot of clubs that'll look at Greenwood and just think, nope, just based on the whole situation.
Clubs in Italy are saying, yeah, come true, bro. Like, bro, listen.
Are they?
Of course, bro. He's been linked with AC. Bruv, Jose would take him at Roma in a heartbeat. You know the ones there, like, it's just one of them ones. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? And the man is saying it's 8 million to pay out his contract, yeah, is small money. It is small money, but it's not about how much it costs. It's about what it represents. Because what you need to understand is, yeah, this is a high-profile case. It's just like the Kanye West situation with Adidas, yeah. Like, that's the first time we've seen a high, like, a contract worth that much money just terminated off the back of public fucking dissatisfaction, bro. Like, is that the precedent for all deals going forward? Because if it is, if I'm in a deal I don't like now, I just do the mad thing and get them to terminate my contract and walk away. Do you understand? Like, when things happen in the public domain like this, it sets a bad precedent. Because then every club can then look at the Greenwood thing and say, well, actually, all right, cool. If you do something that the public gets outraged enough, we can just let you go, bro. Even though legally you ain't done nothing wrong, bro. Like, it doesn't make sense. You have to think about the repercussions long term, innit? So it might be small money to Manchester United, but you have to understand, once they do that once, they have to continue to do that. They have to continue to do that.
That's for 8 million. It's not as bad as it could be. I will say that. It could have been a lot more money and years on the contract and everything. But yeah, it's such a tricky situation because there's a personal opinion on the whole situation and even the stuff that you've seen based around it. But you can't really speak about it because the case has gone through. It's been hidden and everything. And it's done. Like, the guy is basically innocent. So you have to treat him like he's an innocent citizen.
But he is. He's lawfully innocent, and also he's young as well. If you're trying to tell me that 19 years old, the guy's made a mistake, and then he's gonna be punished for the rest of his life for something he done at 19 years old, it's a bit mad, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? If this brer was, for instance, if this brer was like, say, I don't know, 33, 34, and he was doing the mad thing, bro, and it was the Schofield thing, then a bit different, innit? If man's doing the grooming thing and he's a bit older and it's premeditated and it's all like sinister, then you get me, it's a different conversation. But he's a youth, innit? Do you know what I mean? And he's a little spoiled youth.
I understand that. I think people always deserve second. I always think people deserve second chances. I think it's just it's the case. It's a type of case because I feel like people are more forgiving when it comes to certain types of offences compared to other types. And if you're talking about more sexual offences or stuff towards women, I feel like people are a lot more harsher on those ones. That's probably where it comes from.
Yeah, but I said that as well. Like, when I said to my brother, even about the Schofield thing, because he's done it to a man and not a woman, like, the outrage is going to be different, innit? Like, human beings, naturally, as a man, you're going to be more protective over a woman. Like, it's ingrained in you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, men are naturally more protective over women than they are of other men. So if something happens to another man, you're not going to feel the same kind of disdain, even if the same thing happens. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is. So
men are more protective of women.
100%, like, naturally, like that. So I get it. But the problem is, if this guy has been proven, which he has, to have not broken any laws whatsoever, then it's very dangerous for the football club, the Premier League, and all these guys to start letting fans decide the fate of footballers. It's very dangerous.